Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another monthly favorites video where I get to share all the products that I've been especially loving throughout the last month. These are all the items that I've been loving throughout May as far as fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. So let's just jump into it because I do have a lot to share with you guys. Starting off with my fashion favorites. So I do have two dresses to share with you guys, and ironically they are both green, which is definitely not normally the color that I'm drawn to, but I have just been loving both of these dresses, and I find that green is very flattering on me. It's just, if there's a pink or blue option, I typically get that first. But the first dress is this beautiful floral dress from Goodnight Macaroon. I do have a blog post coming up with this dress, so if that's up, I will link it down below so you can see better photos of it and see it on. But I have just been loving the material of this dress. It's just so comfortable, very flattering and girly, and it's just something that will be really easy and simple to wear throughout summer. At Goodnight Macaroon, their sizes do run pretty small, so I'm wearing a medium. I would recommend for you guys to size up at Goodnight Macaroon just to be careful. But this dress just has really pretty button details. The sleeves are just very flattering and feminine, and then I do like the little ruffle detail on the bottom. So definitely one that I've been loving. All right, the next item, this dress was featured in my H&M try-on haul. It's just another one of those super comfortable pieces to wear. You can dress it up or down. I have this belt on it, which is actually another fashion favorite. So this is also from H&M. This is under 10 bucks, and I feel like it is an awesome Gucci belt dupe. It gives you that same look, especially far away. I love the nude color, and I always love when I can find belts that look really good on my waistline where you can cinch in dresses, just make things look more flattering. So I sized down to an extra small in this, and I actually originally wasn't going to keep it because I was intending on getting a real Gucci belt. I really want the one with the pearls, and I paid off my third student loan, and that was like my gift to myself because I'm very good at, at rewarding myself. And I actually placed the order, and then my bank canceled it. They were like, no girl, reality check, I guess. So when they canceled it, I was just kind of like, really? That was like a buzzkill, and I haven't repurchased it again because it is expensive. So we'll see if I ever get that one. I ended up just cutting the tag off this one and keeping it and loving it, so we'll see if I need it. I just really like the pearl details on the Gucci belt, but this one is definitely cute too. And then back to this dress, I do also have an outfit photo with this, so I will link it down below in case you want to see more details of it. But I just really love the like earthy tones of it. It's kind of pastel-y, but still also a lot more earthy, and it's just really flowy and comfortable. I would definitely recommend to size down. Surprisingly, at H&M you can size down in something, but this is a size 2, and I feel like I would have been fine in a 0 as well. So it definitely runs really big. I think it's just supposed to be flowy. This would also be a really cute beach cover up as well. So these jean shorts I was not expecting to love as much as I do. They are a splurge, not gonna lie. I think they're $138, and I originally got them in the Shop Op sale because I was like, okay, they're 20% off, let me just try them. I ended up ordering like a 28, which I typically like shorts to be a little bit bigger just because I don't want them to be tight and uncomfortable when you're sitting, but they were just way too big. So I ended up exchanging them for a 27 at Revolve just because the sale was over and whatever. And those were still too big. So I actually exchanged for a third time and got the 26, and they're a much better fit. And I know that these are expensive, but I can just see and feel the quality of these. It's like a really thick, good jean. And I don't know if it's just how they're cut or what, but they are just so flattering on your hips. They make your waist look tiny because they're high-waisted, but at the same time, they're just like not super tight and fitted. I don't know what it is about them, but they just look so good on. So I know they're expensive, but if you're looking for a jean short that's flattering, even like my photographer, when she was shooting these with me, she was like, where are those shorts from? Because it's so hard to find flattering shorts. So if you've been struggling with it, give these a try if you are wanting to get a good pair of denim jeans to wear throughout the season. These are definitely not going to be just a one-time seasonal piece. Hopefully they will last year after year. So I have been styling a lot of camis and little thin strapped pieces lately on my channel, and one of my most asked questions has been, what the heck do you wear underneath all of that? Even my mom was going on a cruise and she was like, where's your bra? Like what do you wear under that? And I was like, Mom, you need sticky boobs. And she went out that day and got her a pair. So this is actually what I wear. These are from Aerie. I recently bought a pair on Amazon, so I'm excited to try those out. They're a little bit different than these. This is like an actual bra, whereas the Aerie one, or the Amazon one, looks to be a little like an in-between this and a nipple cover. But yeah, this is what I wear underneath. This is a sticky bra, and honestly, it has been what I've reached for more than any other bra. It's just so much more comfortable for me. I feel like I'm converting to this, like this is gonna be what I only wear lately. But it's just nice not to have anything around the back. Like it's just stuck on there, and it's just so much more comfortable. You do have to be careful, like if you're gonna be in a super sweaty environment, like these can unstick, which is kind of a good concern to have. If you like, I find that I just kind of push them back on and they're good. But I know not everyone's gonna be able to wear these. I don't have a lot going on around there. This is a B cup. That's, you know, gonna be personal preference, but these are by far my favorite type of bra to wear. They're so comfortable. So if you haven't tried sticky boobs, definitely recommend them. I would get a pair that's more like the bra material. I do not like the thick, like I call them chicken cutlets because they look like a piece of chicken, but like the thick jelly ones, I do not like those. They're just really heavy and they don't support as well. So I would start with this type of pair, and I will keep you updated on the Amazon. I'll be sharing that in another Amazon video coming out really soon. So I have been carrying this bag so much. I've reached for it every single time I'm going out on the weekend. This is kind of what I've been grabbing because I just really like the strap on it. And yes, the strap looks really cheap to me, but I just don't care. It's just really comfortable and easy to carry because you don't have to worry about, like, when you're walking into dinner, you can look nice carrying it with your handle, but if you're going around like shopping or that type of thing, you can have that strap, and it's nice to kind of open up your hands with, so you can have both to carry all your shopping bags. But this one you can get on Amazon and at Walmart, so I will link both options down below. It does come with a like inside drawstring thing if you really want to keep your stuff, you know, protected, but I find that I just put things in there. I don't really deal with that, but it fits a lot. I think it's just really cute and neutral, and I think I've been reaching for it a ton because I really like this wood, and it matches my favorite wedges so well that just kind of pulls the whole look together, since I wear those wedges a ton, which I'm not going to feature, but I could definitely say those wedges are a favorite. They're going to be a favorite every month, I can guarantee you that. But for the sake of not being super repetitive, I'm just going to share like newer items in my favorites videos. But loving this little purse. It's super affordable, and you can also change it up if you want to tie a little keychain on it or that type of thing. I have two pairs of shoes to share with you guys. The first is probably no surprise because I've shared these a lot in my workwear videos, but these gold Tory Burch flats have been a go-to week after week in my workwear, and they're just so comfortable. I find that they're my favorite flat to wear. They are a ballerina flat, so not a ton of arch support, that type of thing, but overall they're just so comfortable. I don't have to worry about blisters with them. I feel like the very first day that I wear them for a full 9-hour shift, I do have a little bit of redness like in this area because I have like a bunion, but I never get blisters, and then after that, no issues. They do stretch out a little bit if you have a wider foot. I find that they stretch a little bit on me. These are by far my favorite work flat. Over the teaks, over any other flat, I am going to try to find some that are a little more affordable to add into my workwear videos, but this is my second pair of these, and I just really like the gold. I actually was going to be a little concerned if they were going to be too flashy, but they're not. They're just super pretty. And if you're looking for a good work flat, these do also fold up. I don't want to touch the bottom, but they actually do fold up. So if you travel, they're great for that. My other shoe favorite, this was a purchase last month, and it is this Sam Edelman heel. I've been wearing these every single weekend since getting them, and I'm actually not a heel girl. I'm sure y'all are surprised to hear that. I wear a lot of heels in videos and on my blog just because they look way more flattering and they're easier to photograph than flats. I don't know what it is. But I will say, since getting like those wedges, I'm trying not to mention, but I keep mentioning, and since getting like some really comfortable pairs of heels, I've been wearing them so much more. This is another one of those that I never thought I would reach for that often, and I actually have, because they're so comfortable. They come in a ton of colors as well, and I love that little scallop detail. of course. I do find that the toe runs a little bit narrow, so if you have a really wide foot, that might be an issue. I actually had to get my normal size 8 in these. I typically like to size down to a 7.5 in heels just because I really want it to hold my foot in so there's not a lot of movement, but I actually exchanged for my normal size 8. So I do have 2 accessories to share with you guys, both being things that you wear on your wrist. The first is this Apple Watch band. And up until this point, I just wore the typical like stretchy pink band that came with my watch. But ever since getting this one, I realized how nice it is to have like an actual strap. Just feels a little dressier, which is nice when you wear it to work. And it just doesn't feel as much of a like sports band. So I've been really enjoying this. So it is supposed to be real repurposed Louis Vuitton material. I can't confirm or deny that. I'm definitely not an expert when it comes to that. So I do have a really small wrist, and I have to put it on the second is the one that I usually wear, but sometimes I have to put it on that last one. So keep that in mind. If you have a teeny tiny wrist, this might not work for you, or ask the maker to put in extra holes. I'm sure she would do that without any issues. But it's just gotten even more and more comfortable the more that I've worn it, and I like how it's dressed up my workwear. All right, the other accessory I wore so much in May is this Victoria Emerson bracelet, and I mentioned one in my last monthly favorites. I still love that one too. I've just been loving how easy and comfortable they are to wear. But this is my newest piece, and I've just really loved this turquoise band. It just feels extra summery. I love that pop of blue. This is like one of my favorite colors. I love it paired with pink, so I've just been wearing it a ton. This one actually is really easy to put on. It's just, it has a magnet and it clips there. So easy. It gives you that layered look without any extra effort, and it's very comfortable to wear. So loving this one lately. I've been reaching for this one as equally as the white one. I honestly, those are like the 2 bracelets that I wear lately, just because they're not as dressy as the typical like chainy bracelets that I wear day to day. So those were all of my fashion favorites. Moving into beauty, I have quite a bit to share with you guys because I've tried a lot of new beauty recently. I know the Sephora sale was last month, so I picked up a lot of different beauty items. So I have a lot to share with you guys. So first I want to talk about skincare because I have been absolutely obsessed with skincare and spending all of my money on skincare. Now that I am 30, I've just been like, holy crap, I need to take better care of my skin. Not to mention, I have had the worst skin in the past year that I've ever had, and I'm going to do a full skincare video all about that and all about the products that I've used that have significantly changed my skin for the better. So I don't want to get too rambly on that. But 2 products that I've been absolutely obsessed with are these Colleen Rothschild products, and I've talked about these time and time again on Instagram stories. I do have a lot of her products to share in my skincare video, but these products I look forward to every single night. They're so luxurious. So this is a cleansing balm. This was actually mentioned in my 2018 favorites, so you know it's good and it's not going anywhere in my routine. But this, let me put this down. Okay, so this product is a cleansing balm that you use to take off your makeup. You use it on dry skin. So you just take a little bit. You can see I've been digging into it. I don't know why I always like strategically scoop mine out. It's just satisfying to me. I don't know. I use a Q-tip to get it out. And as you rub your fingers in, it melts the product, and then you just massage this into your face for a good minute, and it is just silky smooth. It gets rid of your makeup. So this is called the Radiant Cleansing Balm for good reason, because after you wash this off with the cloth that comes with it, which lightly exfoliates too, your skin like will look so good, and it's just such a luxurious product to use. Is it a necessity in your skincare routine? Absolutely not. You can use a cheap makeup remover wipe. You can use, you know, your face wash twice. It's definitely not a necessary step, but it is just the one that I look forward to the most. And if you're looking for something that's not going to strip your skin and make your skin more like soft and radiant, then this is totally worth it. And I will never be without this in my skincare routine. This is supposed to like cleanse your skin enough to where you don't have to wash your face again if you don't need to, but I personally do. I like to follow up with a salicylic acid cleanser. But loving this product. So after I wash my face, do any sort of mask or any serums that I need to. The next step is this face oil that I absolutely am obsessed with. And I love face oils. I know some people get terrified with the mention of a face oil just because they might have oily skin or acne prone skin. I have oily acne prone skin and I still use a face oil. I think it's so important to prevent wrinkles, and I just want my skin to be super hydrated before going to bed because that's when it's like cell turnover is the highest, and I just want it to be glowing and pretty and wrinkle free as long as possible. So I've used a ton of different face oils, and this is by far my favorite. I've used the Beauty Counter, I've used Josie Maran, I've used just the White Drunk Elephant, I've used a ton of them, and I can tell you this is by far my favorite one. For one, I just love that it has a pump because it's so easy to apply. You don't have to like use a dropper and question how much you need. But two, this one just feels so luxurious. I like massage my face for a ridiculously long amount of time after, just because I can't get over how smooth this makes my face look, and I hope to never be without this again. So jumping to hair, I do have another product from Colleen Rothschild. I have just fallen in love with her brand the past 2 months. I'm actually probably gonna place another order for the vitamin C and the eye cream because I'm obsessed. So I only wash my hair twice a week, sometimes one, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of dry shampoo involved, but this is the hair conditioner that I've used every single time since April, honestly. And my hair is just never been softer. I do have hair extensions, so it's important to keep them moisturized. And ever since adding in this hair mask, it has just been extra shiny, extra hydrated. So you can actually get this whole set. I do love this hair oil. I use this. This is like a smooth and shine hair serum. I use a half a pump of this when my hair is wet, and then sometimes maybe a quarter pump when it's dry if I need to. Not always, but I always use it on wet hair. I leave this in the shower, and after I apply just a little bit of this, I run this through my hair, and it has helped decrease tangling significantly. Especially since I have hair extensions, they get so tangly and dry. Ever since getting these products, my hair has just been so much more manageable, shiny, and healthier overall. If you are looking for a hair mask, this thing is gonna last you forever. I've been using this for 2 months and I've barely dented it. Like, a little bit goes a long way. You can use it as just a good treatment mask, but I honestly don't have time to do a fancy hair mask. Like, when I'm in the shower and I know I have to blow dry my hair, I want to be in and out as quick as possible. So a lot of you guys are wanting to hear more about my self tanning routine and the products that I use and recommend, and I will say overall I do prefer going to get a spray tan just because the outcome is so much better than when I do it myself. It does kill me a little bit because it's so expensive. The studio that I go to in Atlanta is really pricey, but the outcome is just ridiculously perfect that I keep going back and spending my money on it. But when I have a campaign to shoot or something like that, it just looks so much more even on my feet and my hands, so that has kind of become my go-to. But I can't do that every single week, so in between those spray tans I do use the Loving Tan Self Tanner. This is the 2 Hour Express. This one is pretty new to me. I got the dark formula, which I will say is significantly harder to apply than the medium shade that I'm used to. This one is very, very dark, so I find that I have to be extra careful around my hands and my ankles and my knees, and I do feel like it does look a little splotchy in those dry areas if I don't take the time to prep my skin for it. So I would say you have to be a little more careful. Like, definitely go through those extra steps. And I use a mitt when I apply it. This one's from Amazon. A lot of times I can end up getting a free mitt when I purchase this, but I also have these from Amazon in case I don't get a free mitt. You absolutely need a mitt to apply. Like, this is how you're going to get the most even tan and prevent your hands from staining. If you're new to self tanner, I would probably recommend getting the medium and starting there. You can always apply 2 layers. But if you're experienced, give this one a try. Or if you just have to have the darkest of the dark, this one is definitely really dark. I always get the 2 Hour Express formula just because I would much rather only have to wear it for 2 hours before showering than a whole 8 hours. Although a lot of times I do end up just applying this and sleeping in it. But sometimes I am just lazy the night before and I need to be tan that night. So it's nice to have that option of applying it in the morning and it being developed in time. So that's what I use and recommend. So this is another really great product. If you are needing like an instant skin boost, or if you just want your skin to look glowy and pretty, this is so pretty. I actually used this on my last photo shoot and I love how the photos turned out. My legs just look really glowy and pretty, and I found that it hasn't transferred as much as I was expecting with other type of products that are similar to this. It does dry really well. You can make it more natural if you want to blend it in with your moisturizer. However, be careful with like your white dresses and things like that because there might be a little transfer there. I feel like this is going to be a product that I reach for a lot throughout summer. I will say, like the first time I used it, I was squeezing a lot of air out. So I do feel like packaging is a little misleading there because the product is only 4 fluid ounces, but it looks like you're getting a lot. But I do like overall that this is organic. It doesn't have any DHA, so it's not going to make you smell. It's paraben free. Also no animal testing and things like that. So overall, a really great product. I feel like for summer, this is just a good thing to have in your bathroom vanity. So another product I picked up during the Sephora sale, I got this Ganache lip sleeping mask, which is very fancy. I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong because I can't pronounce anything correctly. But I've loved applying this every single night to my lips, and I feel like instantly your lips look 1,000 times better when you apply this. It has a really nice, pretty scent, and a little bit goes a long way. So I feel like this will last a really long time. And it smells really good. And then I was holding this in my hand if you were wondering what it is. So this is a face roller. It's a jade roller. And they have been talked about a lot in blogging and beauty and YouTube and all of that. And I've had this forever, and I actually never really reached for it until the last month when all of a sudden I've been waking up with very puffy eyes. I think a part of it is just not eating very good the past month, and also applying an eyelash serum since my eyelash extensions are now off. But every single morning I look forward to using this along my eyes, and I just roll it outward over closed eyes, and it's so cooling. It helps me wake up, and it significantly decreases the puffiness. So if you have really puffy eyes, you need one of these. You can get them really cheap. Don't spend a lot of money on them. I'm actually getting a new one as an add-on in my upcoming FabFitFun box because mine broke off. There's normally a really little one that's good for your eyes there. But yes, these are really good in your skincare routine. They seem a little high maintenance, but I've been so into skincare and look forward to using this every morning. So this setting powder, I've seen a lot of beauty bloggers and YouTubers talk about. I know Casey has talked about it, Emily Gemma, if you follow her. They've all raved about this, and I've never been interested in trying it just because it looks so gimmicky and cheap, like the packaging, and I never really want my face to smell like peaches, you know. But I did finally pick it up in the Sephora sale after seeing it recommended in almost every single Sephora video that I watched, and I will say it's really good. So I previously used the Laura Mercier powder, and compared to that one, this one is just so much more comfortable on the skin. It's not as drying, it's not as harsh. It does smell really good, but it just does something magic to your pores. Like when you set your makeup with it, it makes your skin look smoother, which the Laura Mercier doesn't. This was a really good surprise in my last Sephora haul. So I don't share too much home decor, but I do actually have 3 new home favorites that I want to share. So I'm actually going to do a little mini vlog in this to show you guys, because I obviously can't hold a piece of furniture up here. But one that I can share is this new fragrance, and ever since getting these diffusers and putting them all throughout my house, like I'm like, where have diffusers been my whole life? Because it's nice to always have a good smelling home. You don't have to light it. You don't have to deal with the smoke after you let the candle out. It just always smells good. And not to mention, this is just really pretty home decor. This one is in our bedroom. Look at this little pretty tray that it sits on. I have a bunch of different scents. The one that we use in our main level is Prosecco, but this one is Hanalei. Probably not pronouncing that correctly, but it's really pretty summery scent. And it has, to me, it smells a little gardenia. I don't know if there's gardenia in it or not. I'm really bad at like describing smells, so I would just check out their descriptions because they're professionals. But I think they'd be a really cute gift as well. Like if you're looking for a really cute housewarming gift or something for your mom, or a gift idea, I think this is perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna go around my house so I can show you the 2 home decor purchases that I've left. So the first little home favorite is this chair. I actually bought 2 of these, and this is in our master bedroom. My desk was originally right over here, but I moved it into my filming room, which makes much more sense. And now every time I walk in here, it's just so much more calming because there's not like work stuff all over the place. I still obviously need to hang up these frames, I'm trying to decide if I want to do 3 or 4. I'm probably going to do 4, but I don't know. I'm just having commitment problems when it comes to hanging those. But this chair is just so cute. I love the gray color, and I love like the little legs on it. It's like my favorite. I am trying to find something bigger. This is actually meant to be in my office, so I'm looking for something like it, but just a little bit bigger. This poof is from Target. You can get this chair at multiple places, so I'll link it down below. You can get it at Amazon, Target, Walmart, probably Wayfair, I'm not sure. So if you're looking for a cute little chair, I also have this down in my living room. And then since I did mention the diffuser, this is where it normally sits, and it smells so good in here. So my next favorite is this little side table. This is really affordable. It was like on $129, and you can typically find it on sale. I bought it to go over here with the other chair, and I really love working on it. So it does go back and forth. This is just where I was working on it last night. But I love it because it pulls up under the furniture, and it fits my, I think I have a 13-inch MacBook perfectly, so it's nice to get it up off of your legs. So I've been sitting here a lot lately. I actually originally bought 2 of the chairs because eventually I figured we might have a bigger living room and I would want 2. So it's nice to have one upstairs and one down here. But yes, I've been sitting here a lot doing editing, and this is just so nice to have, and it normally kind of sits on the side, so it could be a side table as well. So that was kind of a random favorite, not something I typically share, but I've just been loving both of these enough to mention them here. So those are all of my May favorites. Now I have a couple channel updates and just some chit chat that I always look forward to adding in at the end of my favorites videos. So the first thing I wanted to mention is my Weekly Chic newsletter. I have just been really enjoying sending that out every single week since starting it back up in April. And in that newsletter, I share the bestsellers of the week, things that people are most interested in. I also share little recent purchases or sneak peeks of upcoming content. And I also do a quick little roundup of the week's post in case you're interested in all of that. And I do have a big chunk that has all of the weekend sales that you need to know about. So if you're interested in signing up for that, that will be linked down in the description box. In June, I do plan to start a new type of series on my channel showcasing my favorite fashion finds. So I'm just gonna highlight different retailers, like a top 10 type of video. So just to have something different than just try on hauls, I will be sharing kind of like my favorites from those try on hauls. So the last thing that I wanted to mention is the Like to Know It app. I just kind of wanted to go over like the benefits of following me in the Like to Know It app and kind of what it is, because I talk about it in every single caption on my Instagram. But basically it is a shoppable Instagram feed. So if you download the Like to Know It app, you can follow like your favorite bloggers in there, and everything in there is linkable. It has the direct links. You can also like add things to your wish list, that type of thing. But the reason that you guys should be following me over there is because I've been sharing my try on hauls early in there. I did that for my Express try on haul and my J. Crew Factory try on haul recently. And I think I'm going to continue doing that because I'm able to get those posts up like sometimes almost a week ahead of when the actual video goes up. I can only film and edit, you know, throughout the work week. So there is a little bit of delay when it comes to that content. And sometimes those items could be sold out. So if you want to get the earliest access to what I'm wearing or styling, then definitely follow me over in the Like to Know It app. So those are all of the products that I've been loving throughout the month of May. All of those will be linked down in the description box below if you want to check them out. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below letting me know your favorites from the month of May, and give this video a thumbs up if you love monthly favorites and want to keep seeing these little roundups here on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. You got a smile that makes the sun rise.